Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another retro video game find. This time I've got a very special video. I'm excited because it's stuff for free, and who doesn't like free? And when I say free, shout outs to my man Nick Naylor MD for hooking me up with some GameCube stuff to my P.O. box. He really enjoys the retro video game finds. He's also a frequent on my stream, and he said I got a bunch of stuff that is just collecting dust. I do believe he said it was at his parents or in-laws or something like that. He's never going to use it, so he decided, hey, I'm going to add to your collection. I'm going to send some stuff. So I'm making this video to give him a shout out and also to show off the stuff that he gave me. I normally wouldn't just do a video for everything that comes in like one separate video, but since this is the very first thing that I've gotten in a P.O. box from somebody, I think it deserves its own video. On top of that, I got some stuff today that I'm going to show off as well, just to kind of add to the content in this, and hopefully we'll have some yard sale finds this weekend, as there was no yard sales, or very few, because of bad weather in the previous weekend. So hopefully you guys went and watched the first video that I posted up here probably a few minutes before this one. If not, I'm posting up two videos basically simultaneously. So if this is the first one you're seeing, there's another one that was just posted, so go check that out. First off, before I get to Nick Naylor's goodies that he gave me in this care package, I'm going to get to the stuff that I got today. So I'm part of a local Facebook group, and there was this girl that was selling a bunch of PS2 games, and she said she wanted $5 each or the stack of them for 25 bucks. I pretty much had every game except a couple of shit boxes that she had in there, so I didn't want to buy the stack, but there was one game in particular that I knew that was expensive and I didn't have, and I'm not really collecting a bunch of PS2 stuff. It's great to put in for bundles to sell PS2 Slims and stuff that you pick up all the time, and I also just don't mind having a bunch of PS2 stuff, but I'm not actively going out trying to spend my money on PS2 titles unless they're good titles that I would love to have for a collection. So this one in particular, I decided to hit her up and buy. There it is. So it's Psychonauts, and this is for the PS2, complete in box, in mint condition, and got it for $5. This game is about a $40, $45 game, so I just couldn't pass this up. And here's my advice to everybody that is buying games from somebody, whether it's at a yard sale, whether it's on Craigslist or Kijiji, whatever you're using online, or just a local gaming Facebook group. Always ask them if they have other video games for sale, and make sure you list the things that you would be willing to buy. So for example, what I did is I said, okay, I'll come pick this up, $5, no problem. Hey, by the way, do you have any Nintendo, Super Nintendo, GameCube, N64, Xbox, PS2 stuff? And she said, yes, actually I have some Xbox stuff. And I was thinking, okay, just probably some Xbox 360 shit boxes that I won't even buy anyway. But hey, I said, okay, do you got a picture? And she sent me a picture of the stuff I'm about to show you, and I asked her how much. She said 25 bucks for the Xbox stuff. And she said, but what I'll do is if you come out and you buy it all, I'll give it to you for $25 for this game and the Xbox stuff. So I said, sure, you got a deal. As I'm driving out to her house, she messages me and says, I just want to let you know that a couple of the controllers that I have are sort of in sketchy condition. I don't know if they work. So I said, okay, well, and this is a tactic that hopefully everybody uses. I said, well, since there's a chance the controllers don't work, will you take 20 bucks for everything? So she said, yeah, I'll do that. And then I also said, well, I don't mind spending 25 if you want to test out the Xbox, and it's going to take me 20 minutes to get there. If you want to test out the Xbox and the controllers work, then I'll pay 25 bucks, but if not, will you take 20 just in case they don't work and I have to go and buy another controller? She said, yeah, no problem, we'll take it for 20 bucks, I won't even bother testing it. So I said, sure, that's great. And I have a bunch of Xbox controllers, so yeah, so there it is. Let me show off the Xbox stuff. So for 20 bucks, I got Psychonauts, and I got, now when I say Xbox, it's regular Xbox. Project Gotham Racing 2, and I didn't even see if the games were in here. Yeah, complete box. Star Wars, the original trilogy, the Lego Star Wars, complete box. One of my favorites for PS2 and the Xbox, Matrix Reloaded, or Enter the Matrix, sorry. There it is, complete in box. A lot of fun. This game is a lot of fun. What is this? Mark Echoes Getting Contents Under Pressure. Never heard of this before. No manual, but it's got the disc. It's like a graffiti game. We've got Battlefield 2 Modern Combat. I've played a lot of this game back in the day. It's a good game. Complete in box. We've got True Crime New York City Collector's Edition. And it is complete in box. It's like a metal tin case. Pretty cool. And we've got Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. And last but not least, we've got Counter-Strike. And this is just the disc, no manual. So we got that. We also got 3 Xbox controllers. One of them is an official controller, and I think this is what she means by sketchy. This is all taped up. I don't know if the wire is showing or what, but it's taped up. And I don't know if it'll work or not, but I've got some other official Xbox controllers downstairs. And then there is a third-party GameStop Xbox controller, which seems to be working. It's really weird that one of the bumpers is white and one's black. I don't know if it's meant to be like that because of the word game that's in white up here on the logo, and it's matching on this side. So I would imagine that's probably what they were going for. And then there's another third-party Xbox controller that's in rough shape. Half of the joystick here is broken in half, so this is basically garbage. But there it is, another third-party Xbox controller. It's also got all the hookups for the system, and yes, the system, but the reason why I wanted this is because it is the crystal. It's the crystal version. It does work. The only weird thing about it is there's some blue on the X over here. It looks like it's, oh, okay, it's scratching off, so that'll come off. But yeah, there it is. Crystal Xbox. These things are relatively expensive. I see them on eBay going from anywhere from 60 bucks to 150 bucks. Sadly, I don't have any of the clear controllers to go with this, but I'm definitely going to keep this for my own collection. I do have the black one and now the crystal. I do believe there's like a bluish one and maybe a greenish one. I'm not sure how many variations of the Xbox there is. Perhaps one of you guys in the comment section can let me know. But yeah, there's that. Not bad. I got all that for 20 bucks. I got the system, 3 controllers, the Psychonauts for the PS2, which is, you know, $40 game I could probably sell tomorrow easily for 25. Probably get 30 bucks for it. And all those Xbox games, I'm not sure how much any of those games are worth. Probably the most expensive one in there is the True Crime New York City Collector's Edition. That's probably the most expensive one in there, and I don't even know what that goes for, but either way, I'm happy. So there's that. And now, for our feature presentation, the stuff that I'm really excited about because it's the first P.O. Box send that I have received from you guys. So I haven't looked at the games yet. I can see one really good one on the top, but I haven't even dug into the box, so we're going to experience this together. But what I do see and what I do know is in here is we've got a black GameCube. Let's see if there's anything in here. Nope, no game in there. So we got a black GameCube and all the hookups. I'm not going to show you guys that, but this is in really great shape. I actually don't have a GameCube for my own personal collection, so this is going to go right into my collection. So I'm really excited about that. Also, got a black GameCube controller. I do have another black GameCube controller downstairs that I ended up buying for my Wii because I wanted to play Luigi's Mansion. I did a playthrough of that there not about a year and a half ago. So yeah, this is my second black GameCube controller. And speaking of Luigi's Mansion, he also hooked me up with a Luigi's Mansion guide, which is nice because I own the game. So that's really cool. It's in great shape too. So that's the system. And now we're going to get into the games, and I can see a game on the top here, and I don't want to look at the other ones, but first is boom! This is a solid title and actually really expensive. So Mr. Naylor, thank you so much, dude. We've got the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. The promotional disc includes 4 classic games, and it is complete in box. Look at that. Mint condition. Awesome. Don't own it, it's going right into my collection. Thank you so much, dude, and there's more. So I'm not even gonna look at the next game. Oh, shit! We got Metroid Prime. Boom, baby. Another, heart's broken. Rip the dream! We got the case. We got the case. We got the case. There's no game. We have the manual and the case, unless it's in another box here. But Metroid Prime. This is another solid title, and I got blue balls. All right, so far so good. All right, next one. The Sims. Didn't even know they had this for GameCube. We got The Sims, and it's in there complete in box. Don't own this game, so that's gonna go right into my collection. Thank you so much. Next one. How many more is in here? 2 more. Oh, Resident Evil 0. Boss. It's got the 2 discs in there and the manual. Very nice. Got to admit it, guys, I really like Resident Evil 0. It was a lot of fun. I remember playing this at my high school. I had a GameCube that I actually traded for an Xbox, like a regular Xbox. And the GameCube that I got came with a little tiny TV screen that plugged into it that kind of sat and flapped over on the top of the GameCube. And I would take this to school and I would play it on break and on my free periods and stuff. And this was a game that I distinctly remember playing pretty much every day until I beat it. It was a lot of fun. A couple of my friends would hang out and they'd all watch me play it in school. So really solid game. Definitely going right into my collection. And this game probably isn't cheap either. So thank you. And we got one more game I felt in here. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, and it's brand new. It's still wrapped. So there it is. I'm assuming the game is in there. So there it is, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, and that is all she wrote. So just to recap, we got the GameCube with the controller, Luigi's Mansion, and we've got 4 games in a box and a manual. We've got, this is the big one, man. This is the really big one. I'm going to assume that these 2 titles here are the big ones. This definitely would have been probably the second most sought after and expensive game out of the lot if the game was in there, but it's not. So if this allows me, if I find a loose copy, then I'll have it complete. So, and I can't complain. This is all free stuff out of the goodness of Nick Naylor's heart. So thank you so much, dude. I'm very grateful, and thank you to everybody that's been watching these videos. If you guys want to send some stuff to my P.O. Box, it doesn't matter what it is. I'll be more than happy to show off the stuff. If you want to leave a note in the box so that there's something that you want me to say on video, or if there's a specific name that you want me to use or whatever, or there's a backstory behind it, feel free to drop that in there as well. My P.O. Box information is in the description of this video in case you do want to send some stuff, and I collect everything, so it doesn't really matter. It's just going to be more content for me to put up, and it's just going to add to my collection. So thanks again. Mr. Naylor, you're the man, dude. And we also got that nice little Xbox pickup for 20 bucks with all those games and Psychonauts. So it's Monday. It's a great start to the week. I'm definitely going to be picking up some more stuff throughout the week. I'm always looking on Facebook groups, Kijiji, Craigslist, really anything that I can find that's worth a trade or I can get a steal on something to add to the collection or flip. Thanks again, everybody that's been watching these videos. Hit that like button. It really does go a long way. See if we can get 200 likes because my man Nick Naylor just hooked me up with some GameCube stuff and a box and manual. Thank you again, guys. Take care, and of course, stay bouse.